All right, the World of Warcraft Midnight pre-patch is here, and it is bringing some absolutely massive changes before the expansion officially drops. In this guide, I'm going to walk you through exactly what you need to do, what to focus on first, and how to get all your characters ready. Let's just dive right in.
So here's our game plan. We'll start with the launch details, then we'll jump straight into your #1 priority, that limited time event. After that, we'll explore the huge system upgrades, see what's new for your characters, and then wrap it all up with a simple checklist so you know you're ready to go.
First things first, let's talk about the launch itself.
Okay, mark your calendars. The pre-patch goes live on January 20th, 2026. And look, this is way more than just a minor update. It's putting all the foundational systems for Midnight in place. We're talking new class talents, major UI overhauls, the whole shebang.
Now let's get straight to the most critical part of this pre-patch, the stuff you absolutely cannot afford to miss out on.
The Twilight Ascension event is now live. And seriously, for the next few weeks, this is where you should be spending most of your time. Think of it as the central hub for all the new quests, rewards, and getting your characters geared up.
And the event offers some pretty fantastic rewards. It starts with a full set of catch-up gear at item level 121, which is just a huge boost for any character. You can also snag exclusive mounts, pets, the returning Twilight Cultist Transmog set, and even some unique decorations for player housing.
And I've got to stress this, the event and all of these rewards are only available during the pre-patch. The second Midnight officially launches, they are gone for good. That is exactly why this needs to be your top priority.
All right, with the temporary event covered, let's move on to the permanent upgrades. These are the changes that are building the foundation for the entire next expansion.
So, the very first thing you're probably going to notice when you log in is the stat squish. Basically, all the numbers in the game, your health, your damage, item levels, have been scaled down. A lot. The goal here is just to keep things more manageable.
For a little perspective, high-end raid gear that used to be, item level 700 or higher will now be sitting around item level 100. But the most important thing to remember is that your character's actual power is exactly the same. You're just as strong as you were before, the numbers are just a whole lot smaller.
Next up is a massive quality of life update that I know a lot of players have been waiting for. Some major improvements to the Transmog system.
It's a new outfit system, and it is a game changer. You just create the look you want, you save it as an outfit, and from that point on, any new piece of gear you equip automatically takes on that appearance. That means no more running to the transmogrifier every single time you get an upgrade.
And it gets even better with the situation system. This lets you set up different outfits that apply automatically depending on what you're doing. So you can have one look for your DPS spec, another for tanking, a special set for PvP, or even different looks for your character's forms like Worgen or Dragthier.
So with all these big system and UI updates, it leads to a really important question a lot of you probably have. What's going to happen to my add-ons?
Well, the answer is that a lot of popular add-on functions are being baked right into the game with new, native features. The game will now have an official damage meter, boss timers, a cooldown manager, and updated raid frames. Now, this is great for creating a more standard experience, but just be prepared. Some of your favorite add-ons might be a little outdated or broken right when the patch launches.
Okay, let's shift gears and talk about character progression. There are some really exciting new options for both your main character and all of your alts. For all you Demon Hunter players out there, the brand new third specialization, Devourer, is available to play the very moment the pre-patch is live.
And there's even more good news for Demon Hunters. Void Elves can now finally join the Illidari. Just know that you do have to complete a specific quest line to unlock this new combo, so if that's your plan, make sure you get that done.
But what about all your other characters? What is the absolute best way to get them ready for Midnight? Well, the pre-patch offers an incredibly efficient way to get them caught up.
And that path, you guessed it, leads right back to the Twilight Ascension event. The gear it rewards is item level 121. This is without a doubt the fastest and easiest way to get any of your alts geared up and ready to start leveling on day 1 of the expansion.
Okay, we have covered a ton of ground, so let's bring it all together into one final, actionable checklist to help you figure out your priorities for the time we have left.
So, if you're a Raider or a Mythic Plus player, your top priority should be farming that catch-up gear for a strong start, then using your leftover time to test out the new talents and UI. If you're all about the alts, run the event on every character you plan to play and make sure you unlock that Void Elf Demon Hunter. And for you casual players and collectors, focus on finishing the event quest line and grabbing all of those sweet, limited-time mounts and transmogs.
Really, the key takeaway here is super simple. Prioritize the limited-time Twilight Ascension event. Get the gear, get the mounts, get whatever you want from it first. Once that's all done, then you can relax and explore all the new permanent systems at your own pace.
And that's your guide to the Midnight pre-patch. We've got new systems, a fresh start on the numbers, and totally new ways to customize your experience. It really all leads to one final question for you to think about. Which part of your adventure are you going to redefine first?